The Vickers MBT is a series of main battle tanks developed as a private venture by Vickers Armstrongs for export. The design makes use of proven components such as the L7 gun of the Centurion and the Leyland L60 multi-fuel engine, transmission and fire control system of the Chieftain. A large number of tanks were also built by India under license as the Jurryaany. Design and development. The Vickers MBT followed on from a 24-ton 20 PDR gun tank design intended for export. This would be as well equipped as Centurion but substantially cheaper and with Vickers Vigilant missiles as effective. However, with the appearance of the 105mm L7 gun into the British, US and German tank designs, this light tank would have been less powerful while too large for the reconnaissance role, and so a new design was required. With armor twice that of the light tank design, it would still be 12 tons lighter than Centurion and hence more mobile. The design would use the new engine and transmission of the Chieftain tank then being developed. The development coincided with an agreement with India in 1961 to produce a tank design and help set up a factory there to produce it. The Vickers MBT Mk1 was designed to be a simple, low-cost, but effective tank. The first prototype was completed in 1963. In 1964, one of the prototypes was sent to India. The Vickers was made of welded rolled homogeneous armor plates. It weighed 38,600 kilograms, carried a 105mm gun with 44 rounds and had a top speed of 48 kilometers per hour. 70 tanks were sold to Kuwait and a large number of a modified version were made in India where the tank was called Jurryaany. Variants. The prototype of the Vickers MBT Mk3 was completed in 1975 and the tank was designed to meet the same requirements as the Mk1 while offering better performance. Improvements over the Mk1 include better armor, a new diesel engine Detroit Diesel 12V7-1T and a more modern fire control system EFCS 600 from Marconi with a Pilkington P Condor commanders, day-night sight, NANOQUESDL-23 gunners sight and Simrad LV-352 laser rangefinder. Production started in 1978 and a number of tanks were sold to Kenya and Nigeria. The tank is armed with the same 105mm main gun L7A1 with 50 APF SDS APDS, heat, heat, smoke and canister rounds. Sub-variants were the Vickers MBT Mk3 with newly developed powertrain and suspension system, and the Vickers MBT Mk3. The latter one was developed for Malaysia and had a number of improvements, for example era and an enhanced fire control system. The Vickers Armored Repair and Recovery Vehicle is based on the Mk3 and is equipped with a main winch, pulleys, cables and tow bars. Some vehicles have a crane capable of lifting 4,000 kg. The Vickers Armored Bridge Layer of Vickers AVLB is also based on the Mk3 and is equipped with a hydraulically operated launch and recovery system. For an MLC 60/70 scissors bridge with a length of 13.41 meters. Prototype say Vickers MBT Mk2 version was planned to be equipped with 4 swing-fire anti-tank missiles in addition to the main gun, but this did not enter production. Other changes included a new turret design and tracks that could sustain running at 56 km per hour. Only one prototype was built. The Vickers MBT Mk4 Valiant was designed in 1977. It mounted a universal turret which was offered with different gun options such as the rifled 120mm Royal Ordnance L11A5 from the Challenger, the 44 caliber smoothbore 120mm Rheinmetall L44 of the smoothbore Jurryaany 120 F1. The fire control system was Marconi's Centaur. The hull was made of aluminium which proved to be too weak for the turret. This was only a prototype. The Vickers MBT Mk7, developed in the 1980s, was a further development of the Mk4 and was offered to the British Army and to a number of potential export costumers. In the end, only one prototype was built. The Mk7 had the same universal turret, but the hull and chassis came from the Leopard 2. The tank was fitted with Chobham armor and had a fire control system with a Marconi digital computer, ASFIM daysight and a Philips second-gen thermal imager. There was also a Vickers anti-aircraft tank, equipped with the Marksman turret, as well as a self-propelled 155mm howitzer with the GBT-155 turret. The GBT-155 was unveiled in 1982 and was armed with the same 155mm ordnance as the AS-90. It was designed primarily for existing tank chassis. Operators. Current operators: Kenya 76 MBT Mk3 and 7 ARV delivered in 1979 to 1982. Nigeria 136 MBT Mk3, 12 ARV and 26 AVLB delivered in 1983 to 1995. Tanzania 4 ARV delivered in 1989. Former operators: Kuwait 70 MBT Mk1 delivered in 1970 to 1972, probably no longer operational.